Well, my first car was a '33 Chevrolet, and the first thing I did about the second day I owned it was broke the rear end in it because I let the clutch out too quick, and had to have that fixed by a mechanic, and that's what taught me that I had to learn how to work on my own stuff, or I was not going to be able to fool around with cars like I wanted to. In 1948, I think there were a few speed shops. I think SoCal Speed Shop and a couple others. I can't be sure. I know that around that time there was a small shop that was called Ray Brown Automotive. It was not too far from where I lived. And after school, I had a paper route, and before I started my paper route, I used to go stand at his chain. He had a chain there that said, you know, no admittance, and I used to stand there. It was just like a one-stall garage, and used to stand there and just peer into the garage and see what he was working on from afar. Well, B&M got started in 1953 formally. I had a partner whose name was Mort Schumann. Actually, it went back a little bit. When I was in high school, I was working in a garage part-time, and then in the 12th grade, I worked there full-time and went to school. I met my future partner, Mort Schumann, at that garage. We worked together. In those days, we did a lot of used car work for Madman Muntz. I don't know if any of you guys remember Madman Muntz, but he used to buy Cadillacs from Texas from these wealthy ranchers that bought a brand new Cadillac and used them to herd cows and all kinds of stuff. And then Muntz would buy them a year later, and they had 40,000 miles on them and full of mud. And we would refurbish them, make them look like new, and then he'd sell them as low mileage Cadillacs. So after high school, I wound up going to work for Muntz. They had a new car showroom that they opened on the Sunset Strip, and after about a year, I hired my future partner, Mort Schumann. We worked together there at Muntz and decided to go into business for ourselves. We began working at night in Mort's garage, doing side jobs, and put all that money in the bank, and when we got enough money, we went into business. So we started in September 1953.